everybody, it's Kim at Uncensored Food. Here I am in another beautiful apron by Mrs. Debbie Turner. Big bow in the back, love it. And today I'm gonna make you a special homemade beef jerky. I saw my nephew Yuri over the weekend, and he came home from the store with a big bag of it for a shitload of money. And it occurred to me, I know how to make that stuff, so we're gonna make it today together. Get a good piece of meat. We are using a tri-tip roast. This stuff is good, good, good. And if you want something tender and delicious, but yet beef jerky-like, tri-tip babies. Now I'm gonna show you how I marinate this. The whole idea here is put these great marinade ingredients together, leave them in your fridge for overnight if you can. But all I do is I take a vacuum seal bag and I cut it big. And I start with this much brown sugar. To that, we're gonna add Worcestershire sauce. We're going to add teriyaki sauce. We're gonna add chili paste, and we're gonna add soy sauce. If you don't like those ingredients, make up your own shit. It doesn't matter. Just flavor it the way you like it. I like a sweet hot combination myself, so that's what we're gonna do. The first thing you do is put all those ingredients together in whatever quantity that flips your giblets. You know I don't measure shit. So let me start and we'll see how it goes. Then you mix that up, the brown sugar is dissolved, and what we're gonna do is we are going to cut this beautiful tri-tip roast on the diagonal. I'm not gonna make it real thin, but somewhat thin. Throw it in here, seal this bag, leave it in the fridge overnight. I'm also making the perfect hard-boiled egg with my sous vide. The reason I'm doing that is because young Mia, master's degree in public health, by the way, who's proud, made some deviled eggs this weekend. So I'm going to show you how to make the perfect egg with the sous vide. Make sure you use a good sharp knife to cut your meat. You can always go to the store and buy pre-cut sandwich steaks. I've done that before. To me, they're just a little too thin. So I'm gonna do it myself. And I'm gonna come up with the thickness that I like, which is about, I don't know, math is hard. A quarter of an inch, less than a quarter of an inch. It's thin. Let me cut this and I'll show you what we do. Okay, I have the meat in the marinade in the vacuum seal bag. Now, spread that out as best we can, and I'm going to seal it, and the pressure of sucking the air out is going to push the juice up into the meat even more. And then I'm going to leave it in my refrigerator overnight, change clothes, and show you how we finish it tomorrow. Set the thing on moist. I hope I did this right. Stand by, and vacuum seal. There we go. Now, that's going to go into the fridge and sit there overnight and marinate, perfectly sealed. Since the juice was sucked into it, you don't have to turn it and do all that simmers. It's done. Stand by. So I have the sous vide set to get to 194 degrees. Once it gets there, it's going to send me a little beep, and I'm going to put the eggs in all at one time. And then they're going to cook for 10 minutes. And after that, oh, here we go. Oh boy, hold on. Standing by. They all go in at the same time, covered up. The timer has already started for 10 minutes. As soon as that's done, they're gonna get plunged into an ice bath to stop the cooking. And then, my darlings, you're gonna have the most perfectly cooked hard-boiled eggs. For a snack, put it on a salad, make egg salad sandwiches. It's gonna be hard-boiled, but with a soft center. Stand by, I'll show you. Well, now, when I went to Costco to buy the tri-tip, it came 2 to a package. I didn't feel like making 2 packages of beef jerky, so I have a beautiful tri-tip left here. What I did was I sliced large crevices in this beef, and I'm just gonna make a covering of brown sugar and this coffee rub that my girlfriend Karen gave me. It's so good. So put that in, get it worked into the crevices, and I'm gonna bake that at 350. I like it medium rare, so I'm gonna bake this piece of beef for about 35 minutes. This is a great piece of meat that will taste delicious on the grill. By the way, Father's Day is coming up this weekend, right, kids? My beloved daddy is gone many, many years. So it's just me. And you know I'll have this eaten by Sunday. So you just put a nice little coating, that's it, end of story. Oven, 350, maybe a half an hour. Eggs are done. Let's see if I can show you what they look like on the inside. I just will give it a little slice. Nice. And it is moist on the inside. Kind of hard to tell from here, but it is, and it's delicious. I think I'll make a sandwich. Took this little beauty out of the oven at about 40 minutes. Let it sit there for at least 15 or 20 minutes before you slice into it so that it sucks up all the juices. But I'm pretty sure this is done to perfection. Stand by. Okay, it's now the next day. My hair is purple. The beef jerky has been marinating for 18 hours-ish. Now you dump it in a bowl, you take and pat it dry. Don't squeeze all the juice out of there, but just give it a nice little pat. That's it. Done, right? And then you put it on a raised rack over a cookie sheet covered in tin foil. That just makes the cleanup easier. And I have the oven preheating to about 250 degrees. You could go as high as 300, but low and slow is better. Then I'm gonna put this into the oven for hours. I don't know how many hours it's gonna take to cook this, but until it gets, you know, the right texture. When it's the right texture, take it out. It's done. Okay, so stand by. All done. So here is one whole tri-tip, marinated for 18 to 20 hours, patted dry, hung over a rack. And now this is gonna go into a 250 degree oven for as long as it takes. Could be 3 hours, could be 6 hours. I don't know. The thinner you cook, the thinner you slice it, the less time it needs to cook. Get it to the right texture. So that's gonna be fun. That's a fun little, very low fat treat to keep in the car when you're hungry. And that's what we're doing today. Have fun with this. I'll stop back in a minute, but I want you to notice uncensoredfood.com is my website. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And if you go there to donate, food's expensive for crying out loud, then I'm gonna send you one of these wonderful shopping totes for free. Well, for the cost of your donation. So these are great. Help me to keep these videos going, everybody. And in the meantime, I'm gonna move everything, go over there and sing something. That's my other little business. I still am a singer, and I still am doing individual videos for people to send to their folks in nursing homes or retirement communities where they can't have visits. Go to my other website, which is kimsong.com, Kymsong. Check me out there. Buy some CDs. It's all good. And I will see you with some fresh beef jerky, I don't know, in a couple hours. Shit! Fucking stop. And here we go. Homemade beef jerky. But the key is a good cut of meat. Slice it thin, flavor it for a long time before you cook it at 250 degrees for just a couple of hours. So you don't have it for this year, but go to uncensoredfood.com for this and all the other wonderful recipes that I'm making. And sign up for my mailing list, although I haven't mailed anything yet. But if you donate to uncensoredfood.com, I'll send you my shopping bag for free. No, it won't be for free because you donated. So, bon appetit, everybody. Have fun. And I will see you soon. I don't know what we're making next, but I'll come up with something.